Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy and this is my garden. Yes, I'm in a garden again today. Did you guys watch that last video where we had an epic harvest? Okay, if you have not, just make sure you go ahead and check it out because that harvest was given, okay? Anyway, today we're just getting things done around the garden. Remember yesterday we were supposed to put some hay on top of the grow bags just so it can help retain the moisture, because y'all know in the summertime them grow bags, they're gonna dry out. If you grow food in a grow bag, you know that the water does not stay in the grow bag. When you water it, it comes right out. So in order to help it retain some of that moisture so it can keep your plants hydrated, you want to go ahead and put some mulch on top of it. Now, I wish I had pine mulch, which I've been told is the best type of mulch to use because you might have to do some weeding with the hay mulch. So it is what it is. I already bought it, so I'm going to use it. But moving forward, I'm going to use pine mulch because it's made out of pine. So yeah, it is what it is, y'all. I got what I got and I'm going to use what I got. So yeah, so we're about to just go around the garden and put this hay on top of some of the grow bags, and if we have any left, we'll put some of it on top of the raised beds. But I definitely want to put it on top of the grow bags first because the grow bags dry out really quickly. And then we're just going to go around and I'm going to show you guys how I keep my grow bags, or the plants that's in my grow bag, how I keep it hydrated, because like we just said, that when you water the grow bags, the water comes right out. It does not stay in there. So if you don't have like a drip system, or if you don't have like an irrigation system where you have a timer and this, that, and the third to keep your things water on a timely manner, I'm going to show you guys a really cool trick that I use, and you guys have seen it many of times in all of my grow bags, or many of my grow bags. Now I'm going to try to put it in all of my grow bags. I'll see how many I have to do that. So I'll show you guys like a little trick on how to keep your plants, you know, hydrated, to make sure that they're not losing out any water and they're not drying out daily. So I'll show you guys what I do, because we're going to do it for all of my grow bags, or as much as we can. And then yeah, whatever else we got to do in the garden, we're gonna do it. So just come along with me. We're just gonna be in the garden today, getting some things done, cleaning up, doing last minute stuff. We're in August. I'm still attempting to plant some stuff like summer veggie, like some more peppers, because I have all these extra peppers left, but we'll see. Okay, so come along, let's get started, because I don't want to be out here for that long, but if I have to, it is what it is. All right, come along, come along, come along.
One look and I breathe.
Alright, y'all, so the hay that I actually got that we'll be using today, I got it from Home Depot, and it's like the bale of hay that they have sitting on the outside, and I just went and got one. It's pretty big, so we'll see how many bags that it can fill today, and I'm hoping that it could actually be enough for my raised beds, but we'll see. I'm gonna be putting them in all of these right here. Y'all see all these grow bags. These are all grow bags that I have with peppers in them, and then over here is where I have a ton of my grow bags filled with peppers. As y'all can see, got some over there. We did all of this together, and yeah, I watered these plants last night to also help with water retention in the grow bag. You want to water your veggies early in the morning or in the evening after the sun has gone down, just to avoid the sun, you know, basically drying out the bags. So that's one of the best times to water. But y'all see over there, I have my luffa plant right there. I'm going to fill that up as well, and then, you know, all of these peppers right here, I'm going to fill them up. But oh my gosh, y'all, in this bag right here, look at my luffa, y'all. My luffa is like, they're just now starting to flower, and I'm just wondering, it takes about 200 days for like the luffa to get to like full fruit for you to be able to harvest, and that's a long time. So I don't know if I'm gonna really be seeing some fruits like that, because the luffa took a little bit of time to really get jump started because of the soil that we used in the beginning of this year that I told you guys about, which it's a whole nother story. But all right, y'all, let's get started. Let's go start putting our hay in these bags. So I already got some, I already started. I got some over here. This is another luffa plant right here, and it already flowered. So what I'm wondering is that if the luffa, if it's like, you know, watermelons and just all of the other melons type things that grow like this, I'm wondering if there's like a male and female flower. And then because if there's a male and female flower, which I'm looking at something right now, it looks like a male flower, because usually the female flower have like a little bulb at the bottom, and I really haven't seen any flowers like that, so I'm not sure. Y'all let me know in the comments. I know that if this was like a cantaloupe or a watermelon, this would be the male flower, because the male flower usually have like a long stem like that, and then the female flower would have like a little bulb on the bottom. And I don't see any of these that look like they have bulbs at the bottom, because these are all flowers. They're just waiting to get pollinated and then for them to be able to open up. So I don't see any bulb looking flowers, so I'm not sure. I hope we get something. For those of you guys that grow luffa, let me know in the comments, like, is that flower going to produce a luffa? Let me give you guys an example of like my watermelon. So y'all see right here, this is a watermelon, and then you'll see the flower at the bottom. This one has grown a little bit because it's already been pollinated, so it's growing, but the flower will start and it will have like a little bulb at the bottom. I'm trying to find one that's like that. Oh, right here. So here it is. So this is what I mean by the female. So this is the female flower. You see it has a flower at the top, but it has like the little bulb at the bottom. That's what the watermelon is. Versus this right here, which is a male flower that you guys see right there. And you'll see like the long stem right there. That's a male flower, like this right here. This, it will be like a male flower that the pollinators will pollinate the female flower with. So, and that's what I'm seeing over here. It looks exactly like it, so I'm assuming that's what it would look like, but I haven't seen anyone that looked like female flowers. So I just hope I didn't waste my real estate on something that's not gonna produce, but we shall see. Because Lord knows I got millions of things that I could have grown. Okay, but all right, y'all, come on, let's get this started. We already have put some over here. I don't know what it is about animals, because they already look like something gonna dig it up right here. I don't know what it is about animals, but whenever they see that you have like laid something really nicely, like mulch or soil, and it looks pretty, they just assume that you bury something under there that they want, and then they come and start digging it up. So annoying. So annoying. Y'all saw what they did to my eggplant, right? My eggplant, I showed it to you guys on my shorts. Something took a real nice bite and didn't eat the whole thing. And yeah, whatever. Come along, y'all. Let's go.
During Black Women's House, shit horrible to you Black women's life.
Alrighty, y'all, we are all done with this section of my pepper garden. We're all done with this, y'all. It definitely took a little bit of time. Whew, I am tired already and the sun is out and it's making me exhausted, but we're all done with that. So let me show y'all. You see, there you have it. We're done with this side and we still have like 2 more sections. So the other section is right here. This is more grow bag and containers that have plants in them, and then we're gonna head into the garden and do the last side. That's if we still have more hay left. We still have, it seems like we have a lot more hay left, but we shall see after we're done with this side. So come along, let's get this over with, okay? So we can get out this sun. Come along, y'all. Y'all, we are all done with this side of the house. Now y'all know I have a bunch of plants growing on the side of my house, or closer to my house should I say, and they're all in grow bags. So we're all done. I'm super excited about this because they do tend to dry out really quickly, and I'm just so grateful for the weather today because it's really nice and it's like in the 80s, but the sun is like going in and out, so it's kind of cloudy, you know, all of that good stuff. It's like partly cloudy should I say. But yeah, I'm really grateful for the weather because I'm able to be out here during the daytime to do this. So I don't have to water as frequently because I have grow bags. I typically water like every 1 to 2 days. But with this situation, I may only have to water every 2 days, every 2 to 3 days, should I say. So let's see how this is gonna work out. I'm super excited. But here you go. Yeah, y'all, so this is my lemon plant, and then I have a bunch of strawberries like all here. These are all strawberries. And then of course I got the peppers right there, and then I have some peppers down here as well. And then y'all already know over there is Pepper Central and whatnot. So now we are about to go into the garden and handle those bags over there. And then I think I might take a break today when I'm done, and then tomorrow I will do the watering in the bottles, or maybe I'll do it later on today. We'll see how things go. Come along, let's go into the garden, y'all. Hey y'all, we are all done, y'all. We are all done. I am so happy we're all done. The sun is definitely going down, and I'm gonna go water these plants right after this. So thank you for being here with me. This is how I retain the moisture in my grow bags, containers, whatever it is that you're growing your food in. You want to have some type of mulch on top of it to help retain the moisture, especially in grow bags, because grow bags tend to dry out very quickly. But it makes sense, right? Because as you water, the water is literally coming out of the bag. On the next video, I'll be showing you guys how I create my own DIY drip system to keep water going to the roots of the plants that are in the grow bags and in my containers. You know, things that are not grown in the ground, you know, they need help. And in those instances where you might travel and you don't have like a fancy irrigation system or a rain barrel, and you just want to make sure that your plants are still getting water, especially if they're in grow bags and in containers, I'll show you guys my own DIY system that I created to help keep the plants water at all times. And it's like creating your own little drip system. So stay tuned for that next video. So when you're done with this, go ahead and water your plants. And of course, if you want to continue to see how to keep your plants watered, because even though you mulch your plants in the bags and in your raised beds or whatever the case may be, they might still tend to dry out, especially in the grow bags, because they're grow bags. If it's super hot, they might still dry out. Is going to help retain some of the moisture, but it might still dry out. So if you guys want to catch that next video that I'm going to drop for you guys after this one, that is going to show you how I create my own DIY system. Okay, so stay tuned. Also, mulching your plants is not only to help retain moisture into the bed or into the bags, it also helps with weeding. Now, I already told you guys that I'm using straw mulch, which I've been told may not be the best mulch because it can create weeding, which is what we're trying to avoid. Next year, I plan on purchasing pine mulch and using that instead of the straw mulch, but I'll see how this does. But a lot of you guys commented stating that the seeds from the straw tends to grow and you might still end up weeding, which is what we're trying to avoid. So did I just create more work for myself? I don't know, but it's going to be doing what I needed to do, which is help retain moisture. So, you know, it is what it is. Until next year. But alrighty, y'all, thank you guys so much for being on here with me. If you missed the last video, go ahead and watch it where I harvested. Oh, it was an epic harvest. It was my first harvest of the season, considering the tree falling into my garden. It was my first harvest with y'all, because I have been harvesting throughout the season, but it wasn't like much. It'd be like little stuff here and there when I cook, but this was like the first big harvest that I did with you guys, and there's still a ton of stuff that needs to be harvested, but I'm going to allow them to stay on there for a little bit. And I'm talking about the peppers, you know, and the tomatoes and things like that. Yeah, so go ahead and watch that last video so you can see all of the things that I harvested in the garden. And yes, don't forget, I have a ton of stuff in the description of this video if you guys need seeds from my Etsy store, if you're looking for some natural skincare products that I created myself with my hands. Yes, they're all linked below this video. And of course, if you too need a Vego Garden raised bed or anything from Vego Garden, anything you need for your garden, you can get it from Vego Garden using my code MYN10 with the link that is in the description of this video, and you too can save some money on your own Vego Garden. Anything, okay? All right, y'all, thank you guys so much again. I really enjoy being here with you guys. I hope y'all learned something today, or drop in the comments if you have any advice, any tips, anything. Okay, let us continue the conversation in the comments. Okay, all right, I love you guys so much. Remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Happy gardening. All right, bye y'all. I'm about to go water my plants. Water yours after you do this, okay? Because it's gonna help keep the mulch, the straw mulch, danced and down so it doesn't fly away when it gets windy. Alrighty, y'all. Love you guys. Bye.
And remember, y'all, if you're looking for organic heirloom seeds, go ahead in the description of this video and grab your pack of seeds in my Etsy store and get your garden popping. Bye, y'all. Happy gardening. Luxurious body butter is packed with all natural skin-loving ingredients such as cocoa butter, coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E oil, and baobab oil. Whipped to perfection, it is lightly made to be easily absorbed into the skin without clogging your pores. This body butter is free of parabens, sulfates, and synthetic fragrances. Your new bestie.